Darrell, your thoughts on that today?
Very disappointing. Listen, for me, it's a very disappointing change rooms. Got a lot of disappointed supporters. Very disappointing day all round. We never really got ourselves, apart from a 20-25 minute at the start of the second half where we got a lot more impetus in the game. Should have really scored the first goal. That might change it. But for me, not one of our best performances, that's for sure. Credit to Coventry, they're obviously fighting for their lives, but a disappointing day for us.
Why do you think it didn't quite work?
Well, mixed reasons really. First, I'll analyse my own performance. Did I start with the right team? Because I had to make changes, I thought, at half-time, because there was never a comfortable flow in the game, and I thought made the changes. And at the start of the second half, we started really bright, created chances, should score. But then obviously the changes don't help with Burnley having to come off, and obviously we lose a bit of impetus, and they scored a goal. So disappointing from our aspect, and yeah. It's one of those, a very flat feeling at the minute, but we've got to regroup. 6 games left of the season, and we've got to go and try and win our next game.
On another day you might have won it though, with some chances in the second half. Was it one of those sort of days?
It's one of those days where I always thought the first goal would win it. Listen, the pitch was the same for both teams, so no, not taking that away, but the pitch was very, very lively, shall we say, very bobbly. What happens when rugby's on it? But we didn't use the ball as well as they did, to be honest, on a bad pitch. So we, like I say, apart from that 20-25 minute spell of the second half, and then it summed that day up at the end there, where we have a great chance to get something out of the game, and it goes over the bar.
You just said you wondered whether you'd started with the right team. What at half-time
hadn't
you liked?
Look, for me, they had too much space in the midfield, so we wanted to push 3 up top, push 3 to cause them more problems. And I thought first 20-25 minutes of the second half, I thought we were going to win the game, and certainly looking at it in a way we didn't get the impetus really in the first half. I'll go home and analyse that. It's up to me to change the system if and when I see, and I thought that the changes worked well to a certain degree.
Certainly at home you've got it very much cracked, and you've had some good away results recently as well, so this is a bit out of the blue, is it?
Well, listen, there's one reason why we're not in the top 6 this season, isn't it? And that's our away form, so that needs to be addressing. There's a lot of hard work left at this football club still to do. Certainly, we're having a fantastic season up until the disappointing day today, but there's a lot more hard work to get ourselves challenging in the top 6 of this league. We're not a million miles off, but certainly you look at your away form over the course of the season, and that's certainly we haven't picked up enough points away from home. Whether that be, and that'll all be analysed and see what we need to do in the summer to make sure that certainly next season we're picking more points up.
How do you think Johnny Byrne did on his full debut?
I thought he did very well. Disappointing that he's come off. Hopefully it's just cramp and not a pulled muscle, but it can happen. You can do as much running and work on the training ground as you like. Played in the reserves as well, but when it comes down to real proper matches, that can sometimes happen. So certainly made us disjointed at the back, that's for sure.
Yeah, and 4,000 supporters here. You'd dearly love to have given them something a bit better, wouldn't you?
The players, myself, my staff, we're flat because of that. We like to send them home happy. Disappointing show. Thank them for the support. We'll bounce back.
And now you hope your international players come back fit and healthy.
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, we've been defending superbly. I thought obviously sometimes changes in there. Although Johnny Byrne did quite well, he's not a left footer. I've had to change me 2 around. So, but that's no excuse for us. It was a disappointing day, disappointing performance, and we'll go away and work on the things we need to keep working on. And like I say, there's a lot more hard work left to be done at the football club.